Hey everybody, Carson McKee here in the flesh. I have not been replaced by AI yet, although it might happen. ChatGPT really wants to learn how to write murder ballads, and I think I might be the only person who can help them. But anyway, I am here with some exciting and for me a little bit nerve-wracking news, and that news is I am officially working on my first solo EP. I've been a musician for 18 years. I've been a professional musician for 5. And during that time, I've been able to record and tour and collaborate with some of the most lovely and talented people on the face of this earth. And yet, over the course of the past year or two, I've kind of had the realization that during all of that time, I have not released a record that had just my name on it. And the past little while has been a little bit weird for me in terms of mental health and physical health, but I've been writing music. I've been learning how to work with this space and the equipment therein. And to be honest with you, I've been a little bit afraid to kind of put my stamp on a project. It represents a big step, kind of putting myself front and center and announcing to the world, this is my art. Please judge the quality of it. Please judge the quality of Carson McKee. But it is time to not let, those voices of fear and doubt dominate my brain anymore. And honestly, it just sounded like a lot of fun and sounded very fulfilling to get my own project out into the world. So yeah, I'm doing this thing. And you can thank my family and Josh and my girlfriend and Skylar, who's, part of my family, but you know what I'm saying. All these people for giving me the positive encouragement I needed. Anyway, about the record itself. It's going to consist of songs that you have heard before that have showed up on my channel, even though they haven't been officially released. And they're all songs I wrote while listening to Honky Tonk Heroes by Waylon Jennings, listening to late 60s to mid 70s Willie Nelson, listening to Blood on the Tracks by Bob Dylan. That is to say, I think they came out as very sort of slow, intimate, reflective, acoustic pieces. And as I do, I spent an obsessive amount of time thinking about the logistics behind recording this EP. And I came to the conclusion that the best way to both capture the essence of the songs, like the emotional essence of the songs, and work with my limitations as an engineer would be to track everything in this room live with a small number of musicians. So that's what I did. I hired 2 of the most talented and reliable folks that I know, Gabe Teresiano and William Kerrigan, to fill in on fiddle and electric bass, respectively. And just speaking to their inclusion in the project, I knew that they would be rock solid reliable and be able to elevate the songs with their own arrangement ideas. Making the EP at home with a small band is a great way to keep overhead fairly low and creative control very high. However, there's still upfront expense. I'm making sure the guys are paid fairly for their expertise and their hard work. And there's always fun stuff that crops up when you're making a record. Plus, I may want to do CDs down the road. I haven't decided on that yet. Right now, it will be a digital-only release. But if I ever tour or play shows, I might want to have some little bootleggy-looking CDs to bring along. Anyway, all that is to say, in order to offset some of the upfront expense of making this EP, I am hosting a live stream on Crowdcast on July 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Typically, I would do a live stream on YouTube, but I'm having an issue with my super chats at the moment. Crowdcast is great, though. I've done a show there. The other favorites have done plenty, and it should be pretty self-explanatory. I've included a link in the description below. Click on it, follow the instructions, you'll be good to go. I set the ticket price at $1 with what I guess you could call a sliding scale. So $1 gets you access to the show. That's all you need to pay. If you feel inclined to put more toward the project, I would be very grateful. You don't have to do that, but the option is there for you. So once you pay to get a ticket, you'll be I guess, directed to the Livestream page, which will not be fully active until I start performing. But there'll be a chat that you can participate in during the show, so you can talk to other audience members. I'll be able to read the chat too and respond. And then once the show is over, once I play my hour or hour 15 or hour and a half or whatever it is, a recording will be automatically generated and left on that page so that you can always go back and watch the show and read the comments. That also means that if you are not available on the 27th, or if you don't want to watch the show or whatever, the money that you're paying still goes toward a unique performance that you can access. And then finally, if Crowdcast is just not your thing, if you'd prefer to just chip in a couple of bucks without having to buy a ticket, that again is not expected, but very much appreciated. And I've set up a PayPal donation link in the description below that just takes you to a page where you can type in an amount and chip in a couple of bucks that way. But I also, after talking money for so long, I also just want to stress that regardless of whether or not you attend the stream or donate or whatever, just you being here at all, watching my videos, being one of my subscribers, all of that helps me do things like this. I mean, it helps me live the life that I've been wanting to live since I was a very, very young person. So I want to thank each and every one of you for that, and just for the opportunity for me to be able to make a project like this. And yeah, I'm running out of words to say now, but suffice it to say, I'm really filled with gratitude, and I'm also filled with a little bit of nerves because I've never done this before. But I hope this EP makes you all proud. I hope it brings you joy. And if you choose to attend the Crowdcast on the 27th, I hope to see you there. Okay, until next time, bye.